So in an earlier video, I told you guys that Aquarius are demisexual, whereas we gain a sexual attraction to someone as we create a bond with them. The stronger it gets, the stronger that attraction is, you know? So someone was asking me in a whole different comment, how do you seduce an Aquarius's mind? And I've talked about this a lot. I've talked about that you need to seduce an Aquarius's mind if you really want to get them to be with you or spend time with you, okay? So I was on Instagram, and there was at Dr. Elizabeth Frederick, and she had a list. And I was like, ooh, I love a good list. So I got the list and I was like, this is great for Aquarius. So I am going to do the introduction and then I'm going to tell you this list so that if you have an Aquarius and you really want to seduce them, you really want to get them in bed, or you really want to get them to be your girlfriend or your boyfriend, this is where you start. You got to start up here. You can't just wear something sexy. That's not going to keep us. It might turn my head. It'll definitely turn my head. A woman with, yeah, it's going to turn my head. But it won't keep me. I'm going to teach you how to keep your Aquarius today. I am QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, so that the YouTube algorithm knows that I'm doing my job. Likewise, please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. Tell me, have you ever mentally seduced anyone, and what was the result? If you would like to get a reading done, or if you want to become a patron on Patreon, if you want to send me a gift, for Christmas from my Amazon wish list, all that information is underneath this video. If you want to, get some ArchAngel Michael merchandise, that's underneath this video. So check out underneath this video for all the information you might possibly want. Now, let's get to the seduction. This is how you seduce an Aquarius. All right, first of all, it's going to be what they call here intellectual foreplay, okay? Foreplay intellectually comes before the physical foreplay, okay? So, number one, you can seduce an Aquarius's mind by having thoughtful and deep conversations about current events. And some of these might work with all air signs, by the way. In case you're trying to seduce a Libra or a Gemini, some of these will work with them too. So it says here, having thoughtful conversations, and not just surface conversations about who's sleeping with who, deep conversations about, like, you know, what's going on. And like, it depends on what the Aquarius is into, first of all. So whatever your Aquarius is into, like for me, deep conversations about conspiracy theories, mysteries, stuff like that, that gets me, you know? So those kind of current events are going to grab me. Big scandals, like what happened with the Balenciaga scandal, and I did a whole reading about that, and I posted a video about it. That kind of stuff is going to drag in certain Aquarius. So figure out what kind of current events the Aquarius is into, and then have deep, meaningful conversations. And the way that you do that is about learning about those things, and then saying, you know, drop little things. And the Aquarius is going to take the bait, especially if it's something they're interested in. Number two, reading the same book. Oh, I just fell in love. Reading the same book and discussing when you are finished. Oh my God. I have a Libra that I used to do this with when I was a high school teacher. He and I were very, very close, not in a relationship, but we were like best friends, you know. I used to always call him my cousin. And we used to buy the same book and sit together during lunchtime and eat fruit, drink water, and talk about our book. Oh my God. And I've done that with other people too, but he was the first, and it was my idea, and I thought it was so sweet, and we did it all the time. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, I love that so much. That is awesome. Challenging each other's perspectives or beliefs in a humble and thought-provoking way. Yeah, see, this is me. I like when somebody talks about different perspectives and beliefs. In some cases, you know, depends on what it is, you know. I like that with some cases, especially like when it's somebody I'm talking to, but I don't want to argue about them. I don't want to debate my feelings and why I feel that way. We can talk about it, you know, and you can tell me things and things like that, but to discuss it in a humble and thought-provoking way, that would be awesome. That would be great. Even if they don't agree with me. Because my thing is, I don't care if you agree with me. That's not the whole thing. You know, for me, you can think whatever the fuck you want. You know, but just present it in a way that's not defensive. I've noticed that sometimes if somebody has a different opinion, they want to come at you. You know what I mean? People want to come at you. Well, I don't think that. They want to come at you with this nasty attitude. And it's like, just say what you think. We don't have to sit here and have a fight about it. You can think whatever you want. Agreeing to disagree is fine in most cases. It definitely depends on what it is. Because if it's something like race, I have the tendency not to want to talk about it. Because 9 times out of 10, if I'm talking to somebody of a different race, we haven't had the same experiences. So I don't really think it's a fair playing ground. And it usually leads to what? Arguments. And I don't do arguments. Stay over there with that. But if it's somebody that I'm talking to like romantically and they want to discuss differences of opinion, that's fine, as long as they're not coming at me, you know, with a nasty attitude or something like that. Yeah, we can discuss it. Why not? The next one says, teaching the other a theory or concept that they were unaware of. If you can teach me something that I'm interested in, that I'm not aware of, oh my God, like, yes. That's why I said to research what the Aquarius is into, because especially if you come to me and you've like, let's say you found the new crystal. I'm into crystals. I love crystals and I love, you know, you guys know that. So if somebody is like, oh, look, Queen. Oh, this happened to me once. Let me show you guys. This is the one I have on today. It's, what is it? Shatakite? I think it's called Shatakite. And it was one of you actually that turned me on to this crystal. Let me take it off so I can show it to you up close. There you go. Shatakite. Yeah, one of you gave this to me. And that's why I'm saying it was like I had never heard of this crystal. I had never seen it before. And one of you was like, hey, we were talking about it like in the comment section. And I think I had asked people to send me, you know, crystals and things like that. And this person sent me the name of it, and I had never heard of it before. So I was so excited. So Aquarius get very excited if you learn things that we're interested in, that and you teach us something. Oh my God, if you teach me something, oh my God. Like, oh my God. That's why I don't mind differences of opinion. Because people have a tendency to think that Aquarius don't like when you disagree with them. It's not that we don't like it. It's how you disagree with us. The next one says, playing games together all that challenge you mentally. Trivia, word games, and puzzles. That is so sweet. Oh my goodness. I love that so much. I love games though. I love tabletop role-playing games. I love games. I love all kinds of games. So that would be awesome. Love that. Bantering about opinions on religion, politics, and worldviews. Bantering to me sounds like arguing. So how about discussing? How about discussing opinions? Religion, politics, and worldviews. Worldviews could be okay. Religion and politics you got to be really careful with though. Because a lot of people, my mother always says, don't discuss religion and politics. So it depends on if that person is mature, okay, and capable to have that conversation, because some people will get angry about that. So you got to be real careful with that one. You got to play that one by ear. Watching a documentary, movie, TV show, etc. together and discussing the nuances. Yes, 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 yes. Me and one of my friends was discussing She-Hulk, Loki, and we were also talking about House of Dragons. Oh, I love that. Anything I watch, yes, Wednesday was really good on Netflix. So yes, I love discussing things like that. Yeah, and talking about the nuances. Yes, all of that. Yes, yes, yes. Engaging in intellectual debates about controversial topics in a friendly way. Again, they seem to talk about this one in 3 different ways. But again, intellectual debates is up to the person. I'm not a debater, so I would probably tell the person that I'm not a debater. We can talk about whatever you want, but I'm not a debater. Providing a unique perspective or insight on societal and cultural norms, customs, and traditions. So you could be talking about, this would be awesome, a unique perspective or insight. So you could be talking about your own culture. You can be talking about cultures that you personally know. You can be talking about cultures that you're both interested in. A lot of Aquarius are interested in things like that. So that would be cool. And the last one, going on dates to museums. Oh, yes. Art shows, concerts, and the theater. Yes. Find out what arts your Aquarius is into. And many of us are into different arts. And those kind of conversations and going to looking at things. If somebody called me and was like, I want to take you on a date. And I was like, where we going? To the art museum. I would be like, okay. What time should I be ready? Okay. Like, oh my God. So let's read some positive comments. Okay. The first positive comment we have here is Sybil Roxanne Clemens. Hey, Sybil. Sybil said, my niece and godson still did their homework over the computer while they were in college. Ah, they are both born on February 3rd. He lived with his grandparents for 4 years, and she visited him from California to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. It can work. He gave her a lot of hugs and kisses. So this was a long distance relationship Sybil is talking about. And she's saying that they both did their homework over the computer together. That's so sweet. And they were able to go back and forth, you know, for a long time, and it worked. So yeah, sometimes long distance relationships definitely do work. Amethyst Ascension. Hey, Amethyst. Amethyst Ascension has a channel here too. I know she talks about tarot and oracle cards, and I think she covers other topics too. So check her out. Amethyst said, such a gorgeous deck. I love all the sayings and the green. Absolutely. She's talking about the Story Medicine Tarot Seaweed Sisters Green Edition. I just recently reviewed that deck in case you want to see it. It is stunning. Also, before we get going, let me show you my bracelet that I have on today. Somebody sent this to me and I have no idea. It was one of you because it came off my wish list. I don't know who sent it. And you can't read it because it's backwards. But it's so pretty. It says, I am burdened with glorious purpose. I love it so much. And I wanted to thank whoever sent it because the day that I got it, I was having a hard day, y'all. It really was. And when I opened the package, I bust out laughing. Because I am burdened with glorious purpose is one of the lines, one of the slogans of Loki. And Loki has always been one of my favorites, like from the Norse tradition, the MCU. I mean, Loki is just my fave. So when I opened it up, I just bust out laughing, and it immediately alleviated my crappy day. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And I also got a pair of light up sneakers. Now, mind you, I showed you guys the sneakers. I still don't know who sent the sneakers or the bracelet. So I just want to say thank you because I still don't know. And I want to say thank you. And as a matter of fact, today I have on things that were all given to me. This pendant I showed you guys, the Shatterkite, was given to me for a subscriber. This bracelet, there we go, was given to me by Jim, another subscriber. This crown was given to me by my godfather, another subscriber. My earrings were given to me by my cousin, a Leo. I don't know if she's a subscriber. I didn't even ask her, but she gave them to me when I was in Philadelphia. So I have all gifts on today. So, you know, gifts are my love language. So you guys, you come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.